Yeah.
Word. This
No,
one's for
stop.
Ollie.
You're gonna make Ollie on subscribe.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan here with Alex. Welcome back to Conspiracy Theory Thursday. Today we're going to be talking some more about the government.
I have dye in my veins.
Yes, Alex had to go get an MRI today, so he has dye in his veins. He might be dead next time we record Conspiracy Theory Thursday. So
Yeah, probably.
Just enjoy this one, okay, guys? Stop, you little bitch!
Yeah, the government would have killed me. They knew I was getting an MRI, and they put nanobots in the dye.
Yes.
And my body's gonna start deconstructing. Yeah.
My cat's literally clicking the mouse from underneath. Stop hitting shit! That's why I've been yelling. So I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, Alex is about to explode and kill both of us because we've dug too deep. They're on to us. Yeah, blow on him. Yeah, kick his ass.
His face?
No, I can't see him.
Okay,
focus. So today, since this is a big topic to talk about and we don't want to make these videos too long, we're just gonna spread the topic out through
spread it like butter.
Yeah, like a fine pair of legs throughout the next few episodes. So today we're gonna start talking about pretty much how the government can deceive us and how it's possible in this day and age to be deceived by the government and not know about some of the things that we're going to get to later on. And then if you enjoy it, we'll continue and we'll talk about what specific things they've been hiding and also how they particularly have been keeping it a secret. But today we're going to talk about how we, in this advanced technological age with the World Wide Web, could be deceived by the government. So Alex,
cue the conspiracy music.
No, I'm not gonna. There's gonna be music playing already.
Okay. So as we know, I should probably not talk about this as openly as I do, but as we know, I am a fan of unfiltered internet searching. If you know what I mean, winkety wink.
Oh, you set your phone on like that private mode?
No.
Oh.
Well, kind of, essentially. It's the basis of it, but it's a lot more complicated. Okay, anyways. So, and I've talked about DuckDuckGo last time, but this time I went on, I was trying to find WikiLeaks, actually, and it threw what I was looking at it on, it was saying that it was taken down. And so that kind of plays into the topic because...
Do you ever think maybe it's just like restricted to just you?
No.
Well, think about it. What if they restricted it to only you because you're putting it out there for everybody?
I'm going to speak in theoretics from this point forward. So theoretically, if someone got on their phone and got on a Tor browser using a VPN as well, and then went and looked that up and say they got like blacklisted or whatever the hell you would say for just being watched by the government, it'd be very hard for them to specifically restrict you because they would do that through an IP address, and the whole point of a Tor network is to bounce your IP address across the world.
But maybe it's not the government. Maybe it's the guys above the government that we talked about last time.
Ooh. Okay, shut up. We need to stay focused.
Yeah, sorry. Back to not theoreticals.
So I was looking some stuff up, and I stumbled across a video, and it was on regular YouTube because I got very fed up with where I was searching up information.
Because they block you specifically.
Yeah, basically. So I don't know. There was some interesting theories, but first I want to mention that there's this guy that I am friends with on Facebook, and he's very, very smart. He founded an optometry company and got his optometrist license like fairly quickly. Really smart dude, really cool.
The fuck is optometry?
Eye doctor.
Oh, why don't you say that?
He knows a lot about. He knows a lot about the way your body works and stuff in actuality, and they're one of the first people that really started like pushing blue light blocking glasses. But anyways, he posts this stuff all the time, and it's so controversial. And I gotta give it to him for posting it. But like the last thing that he posts says,
I really love it when you just bring up controversial right before you're about to go into something. Like,
yeah.
I just like there's like a 50% chance I'm about to have to remove whatever you say because just you always do it. But continue. I probably won't remove it. We'll
Don't.
see.
I'm trying to find. There's so many different things on here to go off of.
We'll pick one, bitch. We're live.
Yeah, I know.
We're not actually live, but
The drug.
okay, I'm not editing this shit out, so.
You can edit this little small part out.
No,
but-
fuck that. I'm lazy. I have work in the morning. I spend all my day making videos for you little fecker. No, I love you guys.
This doesn't go up until like 12 though, doesn't it?
Now at 3 p.m., but I got work. Work.
Okay, well, anyways, essentially he just posts stuff all the time that exposes things, and I don't know why I can't find any posts where he.
Because they took them down.
Well, yeah, no. So that's the thing. That's what I was gonna bring up. So, people are slowly starting to realize the censorship within our country because, do you remember the teacher at our old school? I think it was like Boydston or something. It was one of those teachers. I'm friends with her husband on Facebook because we have the same name, and he's a really cool guy and he's pretty well rounded. But I would peg him as not being.
You'd peg him?
Yeah, I'd peg him as not being very like open-minded just from the way he puts himself out on the internet, and but he just recently posted something. I was just on Facebook looking at some stuff, and he posts, and it says, it showed like a blocked post that he'd screenshotted, and he was like, "What is this shit?" Like essentially, and he went back in. I went back in his stuff, and he had these blocked posts, and I read the caption on it, and it had to do with stuff like. Essentially what I've talked about the last episode and stuff surrounding like coronavirus, and there was a doctor, I wish I had a more credible source. I need to save this stuff, but there was a well-renowned doctor, Snopes checked, it's facts, that released a statement saying that coronavirus, that COVID-19 will be on a decline within 4 weeks. Next 4 weeks. But like it got removed and like all sorts of shit when he had released that statement. And so this guy I'm talking about that I'm friends with on Facebook had reposted it and Facebook removed it. And then he put something else about Facebook being like playing into all of this. In a certain way and like censoring and trying to keep people.
It's the social media. The social media is what's doing it.
Yeah, and they're trying to keep people.
Thank God YouTube hasn't done it to us yet.
Yeah, they're trying to keep people gullible, and that's one thing that I read that I was listening to in that video that I just watched. But like, a gullible democracy is what they're aiming for.
Back to the topic though at hand though. How is it possible at this day and age to keep people from knowing that stuff? Because like I just said, Facebook might be doing it, but YouTube, at least as of right now, knock on wood, hasn't started censoring any of our stuff that we're saying. And we got into some pretty deep stuff last time. So how is it possible to keep people from knowing these big... Because like that's a big thing. Like... that involves the world, so and you can't even say it's just us because it's the world, it's everywhere. So how is it possible, Alex? In that video that you were watching just a second
ago,
I
don't even have to answer that based off of the video. I can tell you right now that it's misinformation, because whenever something is correctly released like that, what is automatically the discredit of it? like, where is that coming from? It's people who believe the misinformation. So you don't even have to essentially work if you're a government. You can just make sure that there's misinformation put out, and if you bias it towards, say, a political party, and you get a whole political party, to back that, like, say, the Democrats or whatever, or Republicans to back that, then you've got a shit ton of people that are like, yeah, that's bullshit. And so then when there's actual information out that's like straight up, then they're like, haha, we don't even have to worry about taking it down because all these people are going to attack the shit out of it and be like, that's not true, fuck you, America. Ah!
Yeah. So through deception, and while what Alex just said is true, that video most likely was feeding some misinformation, but I think one part that they said that was very I don't even know, I feel like it was correct, is the part where it said that it's kind of like how magicians do their magic tricks. They keep you deceived, and they keep you believing. As long as you believe in something, you're susceptible to being tricked. And that's essentially what government or higher powers do when they don't want you to know something, or when they want you to think another thing that's not true. So I think that part really spoke to me when they said that in the video. But lots of things to think about right there. We're coming up on time here. I know that was a little bit shorter of an episode. That goes by fast for us.
Yeah.
I felt like that was 5 minutes, but we're at 11 right now, so almost 12. That was gonna be, or that is going to be week 1 of our little thing here on the government that you guys wanted to hear a little bit more about. Mostly Ollie. Thank you, Ollie, for commenting on that. Ollie just runs Conspiracy Theory Thursday at this point. He's like our boss for this segment because he's the only one who comments what he wants to hear. But if you guys definitely show your support for the series if you guys enjoy it, so that we know to keep doing it, just in case it comes down to it later on and we have to choose. But as of right now, we plan on continuing it. But coming up in the next weeks, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what we just talked about. That was a little bit about how we can be deceived, and then next week we're going to focus more on specifics as we go, and Alex will write his sources down or screenshot stuff. So that we can read it off to you guys and have be more reputable, because we want to bring you guys good information. But I'm excited to dive into it, and then we can go specifically. This can be like a whole month, 2 months, however long it takes. We can go into specific things.
It can be until we get investigated by the FBI,
or until we get arrested. Yeah. But we can go into aliens.
Alex Jones 2.0.
Yeah. We can go into the aliens, time travel, teleportation. We can go into all kinds of technologies.
Astral projection.
I think time travel exists. I watched a lot of stuff on time travel, and I'm pretty excited to talk about time travel one day. But first, we gotta focus on the basics, and then we'll kind of build up into more specific points. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Lots of things to think about. Comment down below what specific areas you'd like us to focus on, what topics you think we should hit as we build up into the specific areas. Help us kind of structure out this series, and then we'll do this for a while, and then we'll switch to other topics in the future. Lots of different things like paranormal activity and different things we can talk about. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a good time talking about conspiracy.
Are we gonna talk about the time I was possessed at any point?
Dude, we weren't supposed to talk about that.
Oh shit.